TV soap News and Spoilers. Salem has always been a town where secrets, schemes, and suspense dominate the lives of its residents. But as of late, one character finds herself in the crosshairs of a brewing storm: Ava Vitali. The question on everyone's mind is whether Kristen DiMera's latest threats mean danger is on the horizon for Ava. Could Kristen really be plotting to make Ava disappear, only to take her place using one of her infamous masks? Let's delve into the possibilities and discuss the chaos that could ensue. Kristen DiMera is no stranger to threats and schemes. In fact, it's her bread and butter. Recently, Kristen dropped a bombshell when she openly threatened Ava, declaring her intention to find a way to remove her from Salem for good. This wasn't an idle warning. It was the kind of chilling promise only Kristen can deliver, laced with venom and calculated menace. Ava, known for her resilience and cunning, might usually brush off such threats, but Kristen is not someone to underestimate. With her history of going to extreme lengths to get what she wants, this threat feels different. It feels personal. Kristen has made it clear that she sees Ava as an obstacle, and when Kristen sees an obstacle, she doesn't just step over it, she obliterates it. Recently, fans were treated to a telling moment: Kristen consulting Stefano DiMera's portrait, as if seeking advice from her late, equally ruthless father. This scene was more than just a nostalgic nod to Stefano's legacy. It was a glaring signal that Kristen is ready to dive headfirst into her darkest instincts. By asking herself what Stefano would do, Kristen hinted at the extreme measures she's willing to take. Stefano was a master manipulator who stopped at nothing to eliminate his enemies and achieve his goals. If Kristen truly intends to channel her father's methods, Ava could be in for a world of trouble. This scene wasn't just dramatic, it was a chilling foreshadowing of the chaos to come. Longtime viewers of Days of Our Lives will remember Kristen's infamous use of masks in the past. Her ability to impersonate other characters with lifelike masks has been one of her most devious and effective tools. Could Kristen be planning to bring this tactic back, this time targeting Ava? Let's speculate for a moment. If Kristen manages to remove Ava from the picture, either by forcing her out of town or orchestrating something more sinister, she could easily use a mask to assume Ava's identity. Imagine the havoc Kristen could wreak while disguised as Ava. One potential target: Brady Black. Kristen's obsession with Brady has driven her to unthinkable lengths before, and this scenario would be no different. If Kristen were to impersonate Ava, she could manipulate Brady in ways that Ava never would. Whether to win him back, sabotage his relationships, or simply wreak havoc, Kristen's motives are always multifaceted. The thought of Kristen using Ava's face to execute her schemes adds a layer of psychological torment to an already intense rivalry. If Kristen's plot to oust Ava succeeds, what would happen to Ava? Would she leave Salem voluntarily to avoid Kristen's wrath, or would Kristen resort to something more drastic? Ava is no stranger to danger. Her past is riddled with mob ties and betrayals. She's been both a victim and a perpetrator of schemes, which makes her uniquely equipped to handle threats. But Kristen is a different kind of adversary, one who fights dirty and doesn't back down. The idea of Ava leaving Salem is hard to imagine, given her current storylines and connections. But if Kristen's threats escalate, Ava might find herself with no choice but to flee. Of course, Ava isn't known for going down without a fight. Could we see a dramatic showdown between these two powerhouses? If so, it could be one for the ages. If Kristen does go through with her plan to use a mask and impersonate Ava, the ripple effects across Salem would be monumental. Brady, caught in the middle as usual, could find himself manipulated in ways he wouldn't see coming. Ava's allies, including Nicole Walker and possibly even E.J. DiMera, could be drawn into the fray as they try to uncover the truth. And Kristen? She would once again cement herself as one of Salem's most dangerous and unpredictable villains. This storyline would also raise the stakes for everyone involved. Ava, if she survives Kristen's plot, could emerge stronger than ever, potentially uniting with others to bring Kristen down. On the flip side, Kristen's descent into madness would make her more dangerous than ever, setting the stage for future clashes. As Days of Our Lives continues to unravel this storyline, fans are left with burning questions. Will Kristen really go to the lengths of impersonating Ava to get her way? Can Ava outmaneuver Kristen and protect herself from this looming danger? And how will Brady react if he becomes an unwitting pawn in Kristen's latest scheme? Do you think Kristen will bring back the mask plot? Will Ava leave Salem, or will she fight back with everything she's got? Our TV channel Soap News and Spoilers is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news. So subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.